Well, hello and welcome from Gdansk in Poland.
Hello.
Here's what's coming up. Well, welcome back. We've just arrived in Gdansk.
We have.
After a short flight from Luton. And it's cold, isn't it?
It's very cold.
It's very cold.
About 2 degrees.
But the sun is out. Saying that, it's setting already. So we're walking into the Old Town. That's what you do, don't you, when you go to a European town? Always look for the Old Town.
Yes.
And as we're walking up the street from our hotel, look at that behind us.
What's that?
An erotic store and an Indian restaurant. What
Yes.
more do you want?
There's a cannabis shop next door as well. Okay.
Let's head up towards the Old Town, shall we? There's some interesting looking bars around here. I'll be too old for them now.
Wow.
I forgot my gloves.
You're a grown-up. You had gloves and you left them in the hotel room. What can I say? Do you have husbands like this? I bet a lot of women do.
Let's go somewhere warm.
Okay.
We have found some sign of a Christmas market. There's something Christmassy going on over here. Oh. We still haven't found our way around yet. We're just walking around the Old Town. I can't believe it's only 2:30, Mel. I was commenting nice smells around.
I saw on YouTube somebody was at the Christmas market and they had the smoked cheese with cranberry.
Smoked cheese.
It's like hot.
Yeah?
We'll have to see if we can find some. With a cafe, you can sit down.
Ooh. Mel just said there's an indoor market with a cafe. So we found a little cafe in the indoor market.
Yes.
Nice and relaxed. We got apple cake and coffee.
Yeah, nice apple cake.
What I think we'll do on this video,
Yeah.
not on this video, we're just finding our way around,
Yeah.
is do a separate video of all the foods
That's a good
we're
idea,
going
I
to eat.
think.
Yeah. So we'll do a separate video of all the foods we eat and all the drink.
So that'll be interesting.
We just had a quick coffee and we've come out and this is the main Christmas market by the looks of it.
I think so.
I feel like an idiot because I was asking the bloke in the coffee shop, where's the Christmas market? He goes, just outside. we came in the back way. Yeah. Look at that, Mel. A sleigh simulator ride.
Oh, I bet that's fun.
That's giving me the creeps.
What you can't capture on film is the lovely smells everywhere. Hot dogs, sausages, I don't know. Smells very nice. Mulled wine.
We've just stopped for some old wine to warm ourselves up. Christmassy. And no Christmas market would be complete without some Thai food. Even the Thai store are selling mulled wine. Well, we're back in the room.
We are.
After our first afternoon in Gdansk in Poland. And we went to the Christmas market. Do you enjoy?
I did.
Yeah.
Very good Christmas market, I thought. Very good indeed. And we'll be going back later on. Maybe tomorrow.
So what's happening now? We're going for dinner. So we may chuck in some photographs of that in this video. But we may have mentioned earlier, we'll do a separate video of just the food. So if you want to see more of what we ate, check out that video.
And drink.
And we'll see you tomorrow. The weather forecast said it could be wet.
Okay.
I hope it's not. It was cold today, but dry.
If it's wet, we're going to a museum, are we? I'm looking forward to that.
Well, good morning from Gdansk on our first full day.
Good morning.
It's not quite as cold because it's a bit cloudy and they are forecasting rain. But hopefully we can do most of the day without getting caught in it.
I've left my
And
woolly hat.
that's where we're staying, the Ibis over there. Which, normally I'm not a fan of Ibis. They're a bit grim in the UK. But that one's quite nice.
Yeah.
The room's funky, downstairs the staff are really friendly. It's got...
It wasn't a ridiculous price.
Yeah.
Glass of wine and tea last night.
I think we mentioned it as well, how much it was to get in.
Yeah, can you just like pause occasionally? Let me talk, thank you.
Ooh,
glass of wine last night, and the tea was like £5.50. Thought it was quite good, really.
Yep. So we're going to just stroll around today. There's a food market somewhere, or not a food market, a food hall.
A food hall.
So I don't know how good it's going to be. So we'll walk down towards that area. We were going to go to the Solidarity Museum today, which is nearby, but that's closed on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And today is a Tuesday, typical.
So we're going to maybe walk down to the shipyard.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting.
Shipyards, way.
And then we'll probably end up back in the old town, won't we?
Let's get started.
Let's see.
So the hotel is slightly outside of the main town, but it's only 10 to 15 minute walk.
Yeah.
It's quite a nice walk.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Saying that, we're going past graffiti places,
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be a graffiti.
it's not rough at all here.
It's not.
It's, you know, it's really peaceful and clean, apart from the odd bits of graffiti. So we found the food hall. We followed Google Maps, but unfortunately there's some building work going on, if you can see behind us. We had to take a diversion, but we have found it. It's quite early, so it looks quite quiet. So this place is less than 10 minutes from our hotel, so it could be a good option to come here if it's wet one night. It's like a food court type thing.
Yeah, nice though.
Well, food courts are, I don't know, at lower end. If you call it a food hall, it's slightly more foodie and sounds cooler. So this morning we're going to have breakfast in the food hall, which is about a 10-minute walk from our hotel. As we went to the food hall, it's the first place on the right. So mine's arrived. I've gone for the scrambled egg with bread and a salad. Unusual. It's quite healthy for breakfast.
That's nice.
So we've just had breakfast in the food hall, about 10 minutes from our hotel.
Yeah.
Quite nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, slightly overpriced, but it's a food hall, what do you expect?
Don't have the plum
It's a
jam.
bit hipstery.
Don't have the plum jam. That wasn't very good.
A lot of people in black t-shirts, so it's a bit hipstery. So we're going to walk down now towards the Solidarity Museum, which unfortunately is closed today, Tuesdays.
Oh.
And then maybe to the waterfront to just explore the old area and
Yeah. Let's have a look.
see what we come across.
Shipyards.
We are going to go
come.
back into the old town later this afternoon, I think, aren't we? After
Yeah.
this, yeah. Get some steps in. There's a shop named after me there.
Ugly mug. Miserable old git from Wales.
I'm spoiling you, Mel. I'm taking you down the old shipyards of Gdansk. Pallets.
Pallets.
It reminds me of London back in the 80s.
Right.
It was early 80s when they still had like buildings like that before they were all redeveloped into luxury flats and stuff like that. I think this area is busier in the summer months.
They're brave over there on the kayak.
Yeah. Should we head back to the old town?
Yes.
Yes.
That was a bit quick, wasn't it?
Mel's not into shipyards. Although she looks the type to hang around a good shipyard.
What does that mean?
So we're going to go into St. Bridget's, which has the amber altar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, wasn't it a safe place for a sanctuary for the solidarity movement?
Yeah.
That's why they've got the flags on the side of the church. And it's 6. It's a lot easier to get in. That's just over £1, isn't it?
Yeah.
We forgot to mention the solidarity movement. If you're our age, you probably remember it from the early 80s.
Yep.
On the news all the time. But if you're younger, you may not know. It was the first free independent trade union movement, and it was started in the shipyard in Gdansk.
Yeah.
The Lenin shipyard, I think it was called at the time.
Uh-huh.
And I was checking, apparently at one stage, in 81, a third of all workers in Poland were members of that.
Okay. And
And
was this the
Lech
communist
Wałęsa.
time? Was this
Yeah,
the
it was
communist time?
Lech Wałęsa became the famous leader,
Yeah.
the charismatic leader, and they introduced martial law, and that's why they went to this church
Right.
and the flags, because they were protected in the church
Okay.
from being arrested. But they actually, they actually won, didn't they? Lech Wałęsa became president of Poland in 1990.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and obviously then it started the fall of communism. There's a statue there, John Paul II, because he was Polish, wasn't he? And Reagan visiting Gdansk in 1990.
Currently, it's not completed. It's 840 kilograms of amber there and gold as well.
These 500 skulls were discovered back in 2016, and they believe they're from the sisters from the monastery. I think they were moved from the old graveyard to protect them, then forgotten about, until rediscovered in 2016. So that was interesting, wasn't it? Like, we're not religious at all,
No.
but there's a lot about the solidarity movement, the history of it, also World War II, obviously.
Uh-huh.
So it's not all about
The amber altar.
and the amber altar, even though you may not agree with the altar, just the artwork in it is amazing.
And the skulls as well.
And all those skulls. There was nothing sinister about it. I think
No.
they just discovered them
Yeah.
and they put there to protect them or something.
Were they nuns? Isn't it?
Yeah, sisters. Even though there were some small ones there. I don't know who they were. Guess what? You find a crappy gift shop. Mel's gone in. What's the price?
12 slotties for these.
What's that? £2 and something?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not as cheap as I thought it would be.
There's a lot of fridge magnets. How's this for detail now? Mel's looking at a photograph she did of the houses on her phone, and she's looking for a fridge magnet that accurately represents those colours. That one's close, isn't it?
Which one? Which one? They look like purple and stuff. That was probably one of the closest.
Mel's looking in the hat shop.
No.
Nice one. There's a
Marcus is up in the hat shop.
a nice sailor hat up there.
He wants a sailor hat.
And the one that bloke out of Frankie Goes to Hollywood used to wear.
Oh yeah?
And the ones mad women wear in the country.
This street is the main street where they've got all the amber shops. We'll put the name of the street up on the screen. So we're just having a little look now. It's starting to rain, so they've got little umbrellas underneath some of the stalls as well.
Unfortunately, I can't take this camera out in the rain.
But it looks interesting. Amber's not expensive. you want to have a look?
So after looking around the Christmas market again, we came here, the Progi restaurant. And like I said, you can see more of that in our other video when we enjoy the food in more detail. So check that video out.
Maybe you can put a photo of some of it, but we'll see.
Anyway, it's raining now.
Let's go.
Back to the hotel, I think.
Yes.
Bye. Well, good morning from a wet Gdansk.
Yes,
It's a bit grim this morning, isn't it?
it is.
We had a good time last night, though.
We did.
Now, we're having some discussion this morning. We're at the World War II Museum. Mel's not keen on going to have a look at the World War II Museum.
I've been to a lot of war museums around the world, and I know we should go, but it does get quite depressing. So I think I might go shopping.
Yeah.
And Mark is going to do it instead.
Because I don't know if you could film in there, and I don't know if you want to see that in a travel video. You know, a World War II museum isn't going to be uplifting, is it? So we'll probably see you later. Well, I've just come out of the War Museum. It was really interesting. Obviously, it's hard to say it's good because the subject matter is so grim. But there's a lot of detail to it. It was easy to spend quite a few hours in there. Obviously, I couldn't film in there. I didn't really want to. I took a few photographs. So they're coming up. By the way, Mel decided not to come in, as you probably heard at the start. I'm going to meet her now in town. The rain's eased off a bit. It's not the best. I'm sheltering now outside of the museum. But I'm going to find Mel somewhere. She's in Gdansk town centre somewhere, shopping.
So I've left Marcus at the World War II Museum, and I've come here. It's the Forum Shops in Gdansk. There's lots of main brands here, like Mango, Benetton, Lego store, I think, Sephora, and it's quite pretty. Look at it. They've decked it out in lights for Christmas, and I'm going to have a little look around here, and we will see if I buy anything. But I'm quite impressed with it. It's a nice little, well, I say little, it's a nice shopping store.
What's that strange sound?
I don't know.
Well, good evening.
Good evening.
Hope you can see us. It's a bit murky in the background there. The lights reflecting. We're off for dinner on our last night in Gdansk, and we're going to the food hall we went to for breakfast on our first morning, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's been raining all day, but the rain's cleared.
And it's getting a bit colder now, isn't it?
It's getting a bit colder, yeah.
It's not as cold as it was on our first day. That was a very cold day.
So we'll see you there. Ooh.
I've never been in a food hall, it hasn't been that busy.
Yeah. Oh, there's a fair number. There's a few people in here. It smells nice.
Wow.
Take a bite.
I'm impressed with this. Oh, that's nice.
Good?
Oh, yeah. You can taste the coconut. Oh, a bit of a kick. And the lime leaves. Oh, that's really nice. And the chili. Very creamy, but not heavy.
You were showing me this building dates from the early 1940s, doesn't it? It was the Nazis built it to assemble U-boats and U-boat components. Apparently they've got a really like basements and bunkers underneath. There's a crane over there, and that's the original colour as well. And after the war, it became a warehouse for the Lenin Shipyard, but now it's a trendy food court. A far better use. So that's it, Mel.
Yes,
Our trip to Gdansk is over.
it is.
Did you enjoy?
I did, very much so.
What was your best part? Apart from being with me constantly for 3 days.
All the food.
The food, yeah.
Christmas market is good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the Christmas market. I really liked it. And the hotel was good as well.
Yeah, the hotel was cheap.
It was so cheap.
And the flights.
£43 a night, is it? £43 a night. So
That was the
basically,
Ibis.
yeah, basically the whole package.
I think we may have mentioned earlier, the Ibis I'm not a fan of, but this one was really good.
Really good, yeah. Ibis, 3 nights and flights with Wizz Air from Luton with one bag, checked bag, and it came to £300.
Yeah, that's it. So we'll see you in the feature video very soon.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.